Yo, what's up, guys? It's Ben Clem here, back with another YouTube video today. We're back with episode 14 now of Retro Bowl College. We've been doing fucking crazy numbers recently. The amount of blowouts we had last game was absurd. It's kind of crazy how many we've had. Last season was a breeze compared to everything else. But we're going to go and get started with this new episode. The season rankings. What my goal is to try and get is a 5-star offense, 5-star defense with Clemson. So that's going to be our goal. And we want to get a good offensive. We already have a good offensive coordinator. We need a good defensive coordinator now. And I don't have enough credits for Virgin. So we got to try and get to that. But let's see what ranking we start out as. It looks like Wake Forest and Virginia are higher than me. We start out at rank 21, so just kind of interesting because we won the whole thing last year. Ohio State is one of my old teams. Wake is one of my old teams. Hawaii was my first team I started out on. I'm not sure where they're located. I gotta try and find them. Where would they be? Because we haven't checked on them in a while. Looks like they're pretty far down. Yeah, 111. So they're on the struggle bus, and they probably have been for years. Anyways, we're gonna go and get started. Our first game is against Virginia M. I don't know who the fuck they are, but probably a small ass team like in the minor divisions. And oh, okay, our first game is gonna start 3 minutes long, so this is gonna be an extra long episode yet again. And the cool thing is about YouTube Studios, I can check out when you guys like watching the videos the most. So I'm gonna end up doing premieres a lot of the time for the videos, so you guys can expect when the videos come out, and you will see ahead of time. And I'll be there in the chat every once in a while, and some of them, hopefully, chatting with some of y'all, some of my fans. So I appreciate it. If you enjoy the content, it means a lot. First game probably will be a breeze. I don't see anything going wrong in this one. Unless I just completely shit the bed with my QB, because my QB is not the best. But we go and score the first touchdown with Wanneman. I think that's his name. Wanham. So it's 8-0. Come on, defense. I got a good defense for once, and it's not going to work. It's damn okay, 8-8. Maybe this team, I can give them a little more credit than the worth. So we'll see how well they are able to keep up with us. We do get a really good return there. We're gonna go and run the ball and try the run game out. Good 5 yards by Spence, a running back. Ooh, okay, we'll go right on the slant route to Juice or Goose. I'm gonna just say Juice because it's funny. Be milking the shit out of him. Oh, but we got sacked. Our O line was not holding up how I wanted them to. One of them makes a nice catch there of 37 yards. Let's see if we can get any further. A nice little flag route to Wanham, getting us our second touchdown of the game. Come on, dive for it. Damn. So that's 14-8. We missed the 2-point conversion. Come on, defense. Pull a stop. This is not even a conference team. And we lose the lead by 1 at the start of the second, pretty much. Okay, we'll do a little dive there to get extra yardage. They are doing pretty good at stopping us, so we got to figure out a way to. Man, I read the route wrong completely. I didn't even mean to throw that. What? I misclicked. Fuck. Okay. We'll give it to the non existent tight end. Give it to that person. I'm pretty sure we don't have a tight end, like an actual tight end right now. I'll have to look at my team roster, and none of my guys can catch. There we go. Juice catches it. Oh, we're gonna do a little run game. Ooh, get 8 yards. Even broke a couple tackles. Spence doing a pretty good performance today. Spence is putting up a really good performance. 17-yard rushing TD to get us the lead, finally. And we give it to Spence for the 2-point conversion, making it 22-15. And they make a touchdown. They tie the game up. So it's 22-22. This is a lot closer of a game than I was expecting. So I don't know how this is going to go. This is probably not going to go that as good as I thought it was going to go. I'll have to check out this team, though. Like, they're keeping up with my pretty stellar team roster right now. So who knows? Also, if you guys haven't, I'd greatly appreciate it if you guys check out my podcast. I did recently let y'all know that I have a podcast with the little posts I do on YouTube. If you guys would give that a listen, that would mean a lot. I recently came out with episode 2 the other day, so I had episode 1 a while ago. Oh, we throw a pick. Come on, defense. Please stop missing tackle. Or offense, stop missing the tackle there. All right. They go for a Hail Mary. It doesn't work out. They get the ball, though. Oh, huge. We force a punt. First punt of the damn game. It was like a 0 defensive battle for the whole first half. Like, it was just back and forth. There was, like, no defense to speak of. Huge. And he jukes, or he breaks one of those tackles to get into the end zone, which was big. And we'll give up the juice there, making it 30-22. They're moving downfield, but oh, come on, defense. They go for 2. They don't make it, though, so we're up by 2. Whew. It's just been a really close game. My defense is finally doing something this game. Barely. Kinda, though. Like, not even that well. There's still not much of a defensive battle going on. So this is making it very, very hard for me to try and win this game against a team that is literally full of nobodies. Hunter's going to go on the run there. We get nice 6 yards with Hunter. Our QB got some speed on him. 17-yard run by Spence. Our O-line's pretty decent. We're going to give it to Wanham there. We'll go out of bounds right after we hit the first. Oh, he was going to go on the double team there and did not work out because it left Juice wide open. We get the touchdown too, which makes, but we missed the 2-point conversion. So this gives them a chance to come back. Incomplete. They're going for it on 4th, and they do not get it. My defense finally pulls out a stop. We'll give it to our running back there. This gives us a chance to actually seal the deal. If we make a touchdown here, we seal the deal and win. Huge. Wanham makes the catch, and we're going to dance on him there and get another touchdown to finish off this game pretty much and guarantee our win. 44-28. I mean, they might make one more touchdown and get the onside kick, which is a possibility. But they don't get the 2-point conversion, so they still have 2 possessions they have to do. They do recover the ball. So this could, if they're able to make a touchdown and then get in another onside kick, they do have a chance. They're down by 4, so they have to make another touchdown because they missed the field goal, but they're punting. They're not going for an onside kick at all. They're expecting me not to even score, which I don't see how that's going to happen. I can literally just run down the clock and win the game with ease. So, questionable coaching by VAM. Very questionable. I didn't want to step out of bounds there, but that's okay. We're going to go and run for the first down. They have to get me on a 3 and out, or that's it. Okay, that is bad. We could have just lost that. I should have ran. This could be our first loss against a nobody school. No shot. They take the lead with 23 seconds left. Holy shit. This has been a crazy first game. Okay, 13 seconds left to get in the end. I need to at least make a field goal or. Okay, we have to make it in now. Like, there's no way. Okay, we have to go deep here. And we actually lost the game against a literal not power school. That is insane. First game, first loss because of a shitty interception I threw. Holy. All right. All right. I am screwing up the first game. I lose, and this is not going well because of an interception I threw, and I should have just been running down the clock. All right, we're gonna go back to 1 minute quarters now, and let's go ahead and check out where is that team even located. I'm pretty sure it's not even a major conference. Pretty sure they're not even a major conference. Independence, it's not that. Would it be in the South? Yeah, they're in a minor conference. That is insane. We lose to a minor conference, the South Minor Conference. That's insane. We should not even come close to losing that game, but yet we did. Everyone else on the ACC is looking good. They've won their games. I lost my first game. That doesn't necessarily put me out of the running, but we have to finish this season out very, 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 very strong. If we don't, we're out of the playoffs. It'll be the first time that's happened in a long, long time. Florida Atlantic is up next. This should be an easy game, but I'm not going to cross them out yet either because we lost to minor school. They're still in an actual major divisions, but they're obviously going to be a little bit better, but I don't know. That minor school proved us wrong, that's for sure. They do take the lead 7-0. We get a decent return with Wanham. His little morale is not the best. I wish we had a tight end because a tight end would be great. And why is my QB throwing so far now? Like, he wasn't doing that earlier. Wanham just outrunning all their defenders, getting us into the end zone with one play. Which is pretty damn sad. I give it to Wanham again for the 2-point conversion, making it 8-7. They throw it over the middle. It's incomplete. They go for it on fourth. They throw the ball. They have it midfield. They go in again. They're at red zone. They go for a field goal instead of just going for the touchdown. So they're up by 2. I have 20 seconds left to get into the end zone. And it's good they kick it into the back of the end zone because that gives me a chance to get in the range I need to be in. Use one of our timeouts. We'll go deep. Deep ball to Juice there. He should be going all the way. Getting us in for a Clemson touchdown. Oh, we throw it out. Oh, well. Next half, and we're in the lead by 4. For some reason, I have a good team. It's just we are not playing to the best potential right now. All right, we're going to run the ball, see how far this gets us. Only 6 yards, which isn't bad by any means. Spen's having a pretty decent season. Juice makes some decent catch, and he's going for more. Wasn't able to juke it out and time it right, but gets us to the 25-yard line. Deep ball, and that wide receiver is yet to catch a good ball at all. Their defensive players are very, very, very slow. 25 yards on there. We're inside the 3. We should be able to just run it in there, and we are able to with Spence, getting us another touchdown in the game. We should be able to take the lead by 12. 22-10. It's pretty much over for this FAU offense. They do make a touchdown. They go for the onside kick, but we recover it, therefore running them down. All right. We're going to go for one more play. Oh, this is going to get us in the end zone yet again. And we do a little dance on them. It was a lot closer than I wanted it to be, though, so it was end up 30-17 in the end, so we did take the lead pretty far. But that was only with the last second touchdown, and we are down a lot. The ACC overall is doing pretty damn good. It's like Rutgers, LSU, Stanford, and Alabama, and Nebraska all lost a game. I think we'll defend Freeman. I mean, we do have a pretty fresh offense, so it's not like they're the best. We're going to go and take a look at our team here. We have a good QB. We have a good running back. We have a really good wide receiver, and our other wide receiver is really good. He just needs upgraded. Then we have like a good defense. Like all these players, Freeman's not the best. But we have a couple like 5-star potentials. Our kicker's not bad. Overall, we should be doing really, really good, but it's just not adding up. Our next game is against South Carolina, a big rivalry game. We're going to check out the rankings here. Virginia and Wake are both in top 4, which is wild. Let's see. Where are we ranked? We're not even in top 50. We're ranked 67. Yikes. Lost 1-1-1. This is not looking too good for us. But we'll try and pull it back together. I don't think we'll be able to get into top 5 because we lost our first game, or top 4. But we go and play South Carolina at Death Valley, so we have the home field advantage. We force a punt, which is good because that gives us a chance to make the first touchdown. We're going to look for the curl route. We give it to Wanham. We'll dive so we don't fumble or get injured. We'll look for the deep route to my running back, getting us 22 yards. I mean, QB can throw far, and then other times he just doesn't want to throw as far for some odd reason. I don't know why necessarily. We'll go deep to Juice there, and he makes a nice catch to get us at red zone territory. Go to our running back. He'll go in for the touchdown. And we take the lead. It's now 8-0 with 30 seconds left in the first half. And are they going to make it in time? They do not. So it is now 8-0 at the start of the second half. And we get the ball. So this is looking good. We'll do a little QB sneak, catch him off guard for a couple yards. We'll give it to Juice there. All right. Wano makes a nice catch. Hopefully it gets a little farther than that. You're able to get it to the 40-yard line on the other side of the field. Ooh, very terrible run. I'm playing very bad. We'll give it to Juice there again. He's able to probably make it into the end zone with this pass play. Yep, 43 yards on the play there, getting us a result into the end zone. And we give it to Juice again, making it 16-0. Looks like they punt in fourth quarter. They've just given up pretty much because they would have had to just go for it on fourth. But they did not. So that's pretty much solidifying our win. We do throw a pick, but that's alright. I mean, it's pretty much over. They don't really have a chance of making except one touchdown. They don't even make the 2-point conversion, so they know that's over. Which is why they just punt the ball away. We'll dive there. There's 15 seconds left in this game. We'll go and just take the QB kneel probably. Take 2 more kneels. Will give us game over here. One play left. We'll just throw it away. And we win. 16-6. Hopefully this bumps us up some ranks. See if we're able to do that. But if not, that's not good. So we have 2 wide receivers. Both have good potential. But let's go and check out the rankings. We had to jump pretty high, right? Yeah, we jumped from 67 to 46. So, I mean, we're moving up there. It's not fully over yet. Virginia's lost one now, so they definitely probably dropped. They only dropped to 8, though. Florida State is still representing the ACC pretty good. So is Georgia Tech. And Pitt's not doing too bad. Pitt's 2-0. Georgia Tech's 2-0. Or NC State's 2-0. And Virginia Tech's 2-0. So, I mean, it's not completely over. Eastern Carolina is our next game. Keep having to defend Freeman, which is a pain. But oh well. Eastern Carolina's 2-1. They have a 1-star defense, 5-star offense. I really don't see any way they win this game. Because normally when it's just no defense, it's like easy to score. Like you just give it to your fastest player and no one's ever catching up. They do make the first touchdown, making it 7-0. Let's see if we're able to get past here. I mean, our first game definitely was upset of the year. Make it to the 40 on the other side of the field. On a very good return. Good catch by Goose or Juice, whatever you want to call him. Deep ball to Juice there, getting us into the end zone. So far, so good. And it is now 8-7. Come on, can my defense stop them? They stop them, but they get a field goal, giving them the lead by 2. I do think we'll score another touchdown before half, just because their defense is abysmal. You got 11 seconds to do so, though, so it's going to be a little rough. But just like that, we got 5 seconds left. I'm going all the way for this. No, you got to run faster than that. Damn. Oh, well. We do get the ball at the second half. We're down by 2. I think we'll be all right to make it. We're even still outrunning them. Get it to the other side of the field again on a kick return, which is wild. This team definitely does suck. Dance on them a bit. We do want to make this 2-point conversion to make sure we are in the lead by 6, a touchdown. They do. All they need to do is make an extra point, though. They are able to do that, so they're up by 1. It should not be a close game by any means, but my defense is a 4-star overall defense, and that should be good. But we're not even stopping anyone. We do have 43 seconds left to even make a touchdown. And we're just overthrowing the ball every time. But we're able to get downfield pretty far, and Spence is going very, very far with this ball. Should be getting a touchdown here. We'll just go out, like, because I just want to waste clock pretty much. And we'll just able to do a QB sneak with Hunter, getting us a touchdown with 10 seconds left in the game. It's 22-17. Yeah, for Hail Mary, and is not able to win the game. 22-17 is the final. We'll go and praise the fans. Get that rating up. Let's upgrade the stamina of our defensive lineman and upgrade the speed of our defensive back. We are now in a bye week. Let's see what rank we are. We're ranked 31. We're moving up the ranks. So that's really good. We do got a bye week though, so we'll probably drop again. I am going to upgrade some of my team. I think that's more important right now. Running back speed increase. Defensive lineman strength increase. Defensive back has strength that's needed. And let's see how far we dropped again. We had to drop even more. Yeah, we dropped by 6. Syracuse is up next. We have to discipline Kraken. Syracuse is 1-2, 0-1 in the conference. This should be a relatively simple game for Clemson. And it's a game at Death Valley. We're going to run purple uniforms this week. Got a bounce there at the 38-yard line. There we go. For some reason, our QB is now throwing very, very far. But the first game we played, he just did not throw far at all. And then we make a play off the first, or a touchdown off the first play of the drive, making it 8-0. That tells you how easy it should be. Now my defense has got to pull out a stop for us, and not even able to. They're moving downfield with ease, giving them a tie game. My defense is absolutely garbage. I'd love to see my defense be doing better, but I guess I need a better defensive coach or defensive coordinator. We got to get that up and fire our original one, because holy shit, the defensive play calls are not there. We're going deep again. We're going to give it to Wanham. He's going to go all the way into the end zone for 40 yards, giving us the lead again. Give it to our running back, giving us the lead by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. 16-8. We get an interception to put the game into the next quarter. Third quarter, they're taking their time going down the field, but they ended up fumbling. Taking their time was not the smartest decision. Okay, I overthrow it a little bit. That's all right. We're going to go and give it to our running back. Only a yard on the gain, so our defense is actually stopping them. Just wish what my defense would do to them. Wanham makes the catch. He should go all the way to the end zone now. To the 10, to the 5, and touchdown. We get the lead by even more, making it 24-8. We win by 2 touchdowns and 2-point conversions. Unless they make one more touchdown, which looks like they will. They go for 2, and they make it. They go for an onside kick, but they do not recover it. So we are still up by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. We're just going to take our time here, try and get in further range. Goose able to make it. We'll go out of bounds here. I'll go for a touchdown. Why not? And we're able to make it right in the end. It is 32-16. We ended up winning by 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions. That should boost our ranking up. some more. Our defensive coach is definitely needing to be fired. Absolutely god awful. We play Virginia Tech now. They've lost one game. This is gonna be definitely a rough battle. Let's see if we are finally back in the top 25. So thankfully we've jumped in. We have a chance to go even higher now, I think, because we've been jumping up the ranks pretty high. Virginia Tech is definitely going to be a hell of a game. Not too excited about this because this could definitely result in a loss for the Tigers. And they're ranked number 18. We're ranked 23, so this is really going to be a battle that we need to win. We're going to run purple uniforms yet again. They have a really good defense and a half a star offense. So if my defense cannot stop them on defense, I don't get it. Like, my defensive coach is terrible, and that's, yeah. But anyways, we do make a pretty good return for a decent gain, and then that carrot goose just not even catch a ball. They stop us for we only get a gain of 3, so it's kind of challenging to even win, but Goose is able to get to the 40 on the other side of the field. We're going to go with a deep ball all the way to Wanham. He makes the catch and the touchdown and goes for 40 yards. And Juice is able to catch that there, getting us the 2-point conversion and the lead, 8-0. My defense is able to pull off a stop, which is good. If they weren't able to do that to this half a star offense, I wouldn't know what to say. We make another touchdown there. We should take the lead. No wonder this team, they shouldn't even be in the top 25 just for their offense alone. Come on. Okay, good. We stopped them before the time was over, but are they actually going to make a touchdown? They do make a field goal. That's okay. That's better than a touchdown, and they're probably not going to win this game because it's 3-16. They would have to get a lot more plays and drives and onside kick recoveries. It would not be possible for them to win. And Juice makes a nice catch of 22 yards, getting us on the other side of midfield. That was a terrible throw. I turned the ball over. Defense, please. No. 10-16. They go for the onside kick and are not able to get the ball back. We're just gonna run as a QB here. We juke out. We get 7 yards on the run with Hunter. I'll run as a running back now. You get farther and the first down, so they don't get a 3-and-out. Good catch by Wanham and a touchdown. Do a little dance on them. Give it to Juice, and we win 24-10 to finish out the game. We do win by 14, so that gives us a really good margin. Hopefully we go up in the rankings pretty high after beating number 18. We're going to give arm strength upgrade. We already have really good accuracy. Let's go and check out the rankings now. We should be like pretty high ranked. Yeah, we went from 23 to 19. We're definitely moving up in the ranks. There's 3 undefeated teams still, and that's Ohio State, Wake Forest, and Buffalo. We've played with Ohio State and Wake Forest before, so it's kind of cool seeing them go and being successful. Boston College is up next. They're 1-5, 0-3 in the conference. They're probably the worst in the conference right now. But we are playing at Boston College, so you never know. It could be an upset, just like Virginia upset us in the first game of the season. And for them, I still can't believe that game was a loss. They're a minor school, not even D1 or D2 or even D3. I think they're like D4 school. But we go and do the first play of the drive equals a touchdown. Yet again, we've had 3 easy well, Virginia wasn't necessarily an easy game. Virginia Tech wasn't an easy game, and they end up tying the game up. I had a feeling this game would be close. 8-8 at the start of the second quarter. We do get the touchback. Let's see if we're able to get any further here. Juice is going to run the ball, and we're going to get it to the 45-yard line. A little pitch play to Spence. 18 yards and get us on the other side of the field. I'm going to run the ball again. Only 4 yards on the play. Not terrible, but definitely could have been better. I'm going to look for the curl route. We got curl routes on both sides. I chose to go with Juice there. 26. We're inside the 10. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. And Wanham is able to catch it and get us another touchdown before the half ends. We'll give it to Juice there. 16-8 with 10 seconds left. They're not going to make a touchdown, but they get the ball at the start of the second quarter and they punt. Our defense finally pulls a 4-and-out. Nice 17 yards, I guess, on the other side of midfield. Great catch by Wanham there. Able to get us another touchdown. Giving us the lead by 2 touchdowns, which is definitely needed to guarantee our win. Are they going to make a touchdown? I don't know. We'll see. It looks like they will. Yep. 16-24. They go for the onside kick. That was their only chance of winning, and they were not able to successfully do that. Juice makes a nice diving catch. Should get us even further. We'll give the ball to Wanham. He's going to go all the way into the end zone for 31 yards. Take the lead by 2 on 32-16. Game over. We end up winning. Our defense definitely needs to get realigned and a new coach, which I think we're finally able to do. Go to the athletics office. Finally able to hire a 4.5-star defensive coach. And we've built a 5-star defense now, so it should be statistically better than my offense. That leaves us with 0 credits left. So saying if someone goes out due to academic failure, I won't be able to get them back in. But we're ranked 15. Duke's 4-2 and 3-1 in the conference. We're 3-0 in the conference and 6-1 overall. Rough start to the season, but overall we have a chance. We are playing at Duke though, so this could be a challenge. They're not a terrible team after all. We're gonna start deep and see if we're able to go deep ball, and we are to Wanham. There's a defender right on his tail. But Wanham's too fast for that. He's going to go into the end zone here for a 75-yard touchdown. 1 play, 1 drive equates into the end zone. 8-0. Looks like they're going downfield. My defense is not able to get a stop, but they do not get the 2-point conversion. So at least we stop them there. So we're up by 2. 8-6 is the score right at the last couple seconds of the first quarter. Get a decent return out to the 37-yard line. Let's see. Let's go on the curl route. 18 yards, and that is the end of the first quarter. We're going to run up the middle, see how our offensive line does, and only gets us 2 yards. Hence, our offensive line is not that good. Deep ball and is not able to come up with the catch. It's going to be 3rd and 8. And it's now going to be 3rd and 1. Or 4th and inches, I mean. We're going to run right up the middle. It's able to work for us, getting us 4 yards and a first down. We're going to go deep ball all the way to Juice. He should be going all the way into the end zone for a Clemson touchdown. Wanham is wide open there, getting us a lead by 10, 16-6. They do get the ball at the next half, but we stop them to a 4 and out, which is very, very good. Defense is finally making some stops here. But I'm not going to say it too early because you never know. Like, next game, our defense might do absolutely jack shit. Want them wide open, deep, and gets a touchdown for the Clemson Tigers, increasing our lead by even more. Wide open into the 2-point conversion, 24-6. They punt, a nice 4 and out yet again, 2 times in a row. Love to see it. Wanham's going far. Will he go all the way into the end zone? Looks like he definitely might. To the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and in the end zone he goes for 65 yards. We're gonna look. Ooh, not able to make the 2-point conversion, but that's all right. It is 30-6. This game is over. Definitely. Oh, they punt the ball, so they don't really have a chance anymore. And they knew that. Thought this game would definitely be closer, but I guess my defense definitely has pulled stops together. And it looks like we're going to get a rushing touchdown right in the last few seconds. And the clock hits 0. We win. We'll do a dance on them. And a nice rushing touchdown by Spence. We end up winning 38-6, an absolute blowout at Duke's home stadium. So if that does not bump us up, I don't even know. And Ohio State has lost 2 games in a row. So is Wake Forest, which is wild. Wake lost to UCF, which UCF, are they even in the top? Hell, even in the top 25? I don't even know. We do have an upgrade for 1 wide receiver, increase the catching. Another wide receiver, we're going to increase the speed even more for Juice. Georgia Tech is up next. Georgia Tech is ranked number 6. They are 6-2. Buffalo is ranked 1. Washington State ranked 2. Ohio State only dropped by 2 to number 3, and then Virginia is 4. Interesting. USC, UCF though isn't. Where are they even ranked? UCF, are they even in the top 100? No, like, how did they lose to UCF? No, aren't they gotta be in the top 100? UCF. Am I just blind and don't notice? I guess I am. There's TCU, BYU. Guess I don't see them, but if we go to the conference, I'm pretty sure they're in the Big 12. No. Big 10? Wait, what division are they in? They're not in the Atlantic. They in the MAC? Central? Mountain West? Sunbelt? I don't even know where they're located. Pac? I don't even know. Oh well. We are the first in the ACC at the moment, but Georgia Tech is ranked 6th. We're ranked number 9. This is definitely going to be a really close battle. Number 6 versus number 9. This is going to probably guarantee us a spot in the top 6. I have a feeling we'll probably swap places with Georgia Tech. If not, even Georgia Tech's going to drop even lower. So far, so good. Deep ball all the way to Wanham, 20 yards. Ooh. Deep ball to Wanham again. He makes the catch. 2 plays, 2 drives equals a touchdown for us. Georgia Tech's defense must not be that good. We're able to give it to a running back and get the 2-point conversion, making it 8-0. They get a 4 and out. Our defense is finally looking up. And their defensive line seems absolutely god awful. We get it to the 30-yard line so far. Deep ball all the way to Wanham again. We'll dance on them. 30-yard play, giving us a 2-touchdown lead. I thought this game would be a lot closer. It's 16-0 with 50 seconds left. It's another 4 and out. My defense is finally doing something. Holy crap. Thank God for the new defensive coach. He's done something for this Clemson defense. Virgin is his name, which is a weird name for our defensive coach, but oh well. We take the lead by 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions, 24-0. Absolutely crazy to see. They're going to finally make their first touchdown. Looks like they will, making it 7-24. Still, this is looking like a GG's no matter what. Georgia Tech definitely not that good. They didn't have a chance. We make it to midfield on that kick return to the 50-yard line. That is crazy. We're going to run straight up the middle there. Get 6 yards on the run with Spence. Pretty decent. We're going to look for the slant route. I think to Wanham. Yep. Wanham makes the slant route. They miss the tackle, therefore allowing Wanham to go all the way into the end zone. We'll dance on them again. This has been a blowout. Georgia Tech's coaches must be fuming. Leaving the game out to 13-32 is the final, which is absurd in itself. We'll go out of bounds. We'll probably just kneel the ball, but we'll go deep again. Maybe even making another touchdown with Wanham, and it looks like that's the case to increase our lead even more. We've blown out this team already, and now we're blowing them out by even more, proving why we are a top 4 team, even though we struggled against a couple teams and have lost our first game. It's still 40-13 against ranked number 6 Georgia Tech. They're now 6-3. I wouldn't be surprised if we go into the top 4 and swap places with either Ohio State, which have lost another game. Let's see where Ohio State is. University of Ohio. Would that be it? They won that game. Let's find them here. That's not it. Where's the Big Ten? Well, it looks like they won that, but when did they lose again? But that's not them. Ohio. They beat. I guess I don't know which one they lost to, but oh well. This should bump our rankings up a good bit more. We're done with week 10, which is good. Our defensive lineman, we're going to give him tackling. NC State is up next. NC State overall is 5-4. They're definitely not doing too good. We are ranked 6, so we pretty much swapped places. But Ohio State's 6-3, and they dropped all the way to 10. Georgia Tech is 11. So it's Buffalo, Bowling Green, Washington State, and then Virginia. Wake Forest is 5. Clemson is 6. This is interesting to see how it plays out, but We're going to go and meet the facility. We have NC State, then a bye week, then Pitt, then Virginia. Pitt and Virginia. Pitt overall right now is 3-5. We don't really have to worry about them. Or NC State. Virginia is our final game, and that's definitely going to be a close game. Probably going to experience a close fought battle. Whoever wins that will be playing in the Final Four, or be in the top four. All right, we're moving along pretty nicely. We get to the 35-yard line on the return. Very, very good. Wanna makes a nice deep catch. Their defense seems pretty decent. We'll dive in to get 65-yard touchdown with Wanham. And we give it to Wanham again, giving us a 2-point conversion, making it 8-0 against NC State. They get a 3 and out. They don't even get a 4 plays, and we get a touchdown. Because we intercept it. And it is 16-0 at the end of first quarter. Very, very sad. Come on, defense. Pull out a stop for us. Looks like that's not going to happen. They don't make the 2-point conversion, though, so we're up by 10, 16-6. Let's make that up by even more. Ooh, but we do end up getting sacked. Not a good decision. My O-line was not able to hold. Juice is able to make the catch. We're able to get the juke. Looks like we'll go all the way into the end zone here, but I'm not 100% sure. It looks like we might not. And we're not able to. 78 yards, but we get stopped ultimately at the 4-yard line. It's another 4 and out. My defense is pulling out the 4 and outs all over the place. Deep ball to Spence, our running back, and he makes a phenomenal catch, getting us to the 20-yard line on the other side of the field. I'm going to go and run as the QB. We got tons of space. 7-yard run with Hunter at QB. Absolutely great. Cut back in for the slant route. We'll dive with Juice to make the touchdown. We do not make the 2-point conversion, making it 22-6. We intercepted on the 17. They don't get far at all. We do get 11 yards and a first down with 42 seconds left in the game. We'll run in for 6-yard TD, increasing our lead by even more. 30-6 is probably going to be the final. Unless we make one more play, which I think would be fun to do. 10 seconds left. We have 2 timeouts left. 5 seconds left. We're going all the way. Deep ball. All the way to Juice there. And a touchdown to increase our lead even more. 38-6 is the final against NC State at NC State. If that doesn't bump us up anymore, I don't know what to say. We got to upgrade the strength. We do have a bye week though, so not looking too good. We do have an upgrade for our kicker and our defensive player, which we'll get the kicking range up. Pitt is up next. We are ranked number 8. We only moved up 1, and somehow Georgia Tech jumped us, which makes no sense. Why? Like, how? They're 8-3. We're 9-1. Doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. I mean, I guess because we lost to a minor school in the first round. So I guess that makes some sense. All right, we got a discipline Douglas. And Pitt is up next. They're 4-6, 2-4 in the conference, while we're 6-0 in the conference, 9-1 overall. Pit always gives some trouble, but we get another 4 and out. Looking really good for us, but we get a -1 yard on the run. Can we get a good slant pass? We do to want them. They're fast enough to catch them, though, which is not a good sign. That means it's not a foolproof. We do got to throw that out, because we were definitely going to get sacked if we did not throw that away. We'll give it to Wanham again. He gets inside the 10. We're making progress. Deep ball to Juice into the end zone, giving us the first touchdown of the game. It is now 8-0. Come on, defense. Pull out a stop. They go for it on 4th. They're not able to get it. We get an interception. Deep ball all the way to Juice. He should be going all the way to the 10, to the 5, and touchdown. 50-yard pass play. We get the 2-point conversion, making it 16-0. End of first half. We get bullets for our second half, so we can increase the lead by another touchdown, making it 24-0, hopefully. Nice 14 yards. Make it to midfield right at the 50. Deep ball to Wanham. He's able to go all the way after that nice deep pass. 50 yards. (22-0). He missed the 2-point conversion, but that's all right. Looks like they'll finally make their first touchdown. They don't get the 2-point conversion, making it 6-22. They just go ahead and punt the ball because they know this game is all over. We'll go out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Deep ball to Wanham yet again. Hopefully going all the way. Looks good. To the 10 and to the 5 in the end zone. 74 yards. And 30-6 is going to be the final. And that is, what an absolute amazing game. We're 10-1. Washington's 11-1. Buffalo's 11-1. New Mexico State's 10-2. Like, no one is undefeated. No one. Which is crazy. But we have one more game left, and this is against Virginia. We are ranked number 6. We moved up 2 rankings. Virginia is now number 9, so number 6 versus number 9. Washington State is 1. Rutgers is 2. 3 is Buffalo. 4 is Wake Forest. We go and look at the conference. Wake Forest is number 2 in the conference, so most likely we'll end up playing Wake Forest. I mean, that will probably determine who gets into the Final Four. It just makes more sense that way. And we're going to run our white uniforms. Number 6 versus number 9. This is going to be a really close matchup. I'm going to have to rely on my defense to hopefully pull out some stops. If we're not able to do that, I don't have a lot of hope. Slant ball, and we overthrow it just a smidge. Cut back on the curl route. 14 yards by Juice. Slant route. We're able to catch it with Juice there, getting us past the 40-yard line on the other side of the field. Got a nice run play. We're not able to get a block. We fumble, though. Thank God we recover. Juice was there to dive on the ball and recover. Deep ball, and we throw it at interception because we're not accurate enough. This is not looking good. Come on, defense. Pull out a stop for me, please. Damn. 7-0 with 42 seconds left in the quarter. First half, I mean. They do an amazing punt, not allowing us to get a touchback. Really good return. We're past the 40. We get it to past midfield on the other side. That is crazy. 26 seconds left. This leaves us in a really good position to score yet again. We give it right to Wanham there. We'll use our first timeout inside the 30. Are we able to get into the end zone? We'll have to be the judge of that. Juice is able to make the catch. We'll go out of bounds inside the 10. Only a couple seconds left in the game. Deep ball in the end zone to Wanham, getting us a touchdown. And we'll juke out the people and get a 2-point conversion, giving us the lead by 1 at the end of first half. They do get the ball at the start of second, and it looks like they're going to make a touchdown. And they go for the 2-point conversion, 15-8. Not looking good. We haven't even been able to stop them on defense at all, so this is going to be difficult to win. I think we should play slow. We do make the first down. Ooh, great catch by Wanham there. It should be the end of the third quarter now. 5 yards on the run, and fourth quarter is now upon us. We are going to play as slow as we can. We'll just run the ball. We get another first down. As long as we keep getting those first downs, we're able to just keep the ball as ours. Nice 6-yard run. We just need to slow down the clock here. Inside the 5 with 31 seconds left in the game. We'll rush in here. Only get a yard. 24 seconds left now. We're going to run in again. And we're able to get a 1-yard touchdown rushing. Right to Wanham, giving us a lead by 1 with 20 seconds left. They're not able to get it. We win by 1. Very, very close game there because our defense was not able to stop their really good offense. And that is the end of the regular season. And now we're going into the playoffs against Wake Forest. We are ranked number 3 now. Wake Forest is 1. Somehow. I don't know who they played in their final matchup. I really don't know. Let's see. Who did Wake play? They played Pitt. They really didn't even play anyone that good. Who did Wake play the next game? Wake had an off week, which made no sense. I don't get it, but okay. All right. Postseason. We play Wake in the ACC championship. Number 3 versus number 1. This is gonna be a battle here. They have a good defense and a mid offense. We have a good offense and a good defense. We should not lose this game, but who knows? It could be a very, very close game. 2 teams, 1 former team, and then the team I play as now. Deep ball right to Spence, getting us past midfield. So far, so good. Ooh, really good broken tackles. Spence is doing a very good job at that recently. Get 20 yards on the run. Ooh, this is going to be a risky long pass, but Wanham is wide open there. We'll do a little dance on him. Assert our dominance. Give it right to our unnamed walk-on. 8-0. Come on, defense. Pull out a stop for us. Incomplete. They go for it on 4th. They do go make it. Damn. 8-8. My defense did stop, get them to a 4th down, but we're not able to stop them on the 4th down. I'm going to run the ball here with Spence. Got a lot of broken tackles there, getting us a nice gain of 13 yards. We're going for another deep ball all the way to Juice. Should be going all the way after this. Definitely did the 10 into the 5. Touchdown, 62 yards. Looks like we take the lead right before the half's over. Give it to Wanham there, 16-8. We're up by 8. They punt the ball. We do get a stop on defense, which is really, really good. We needed that. To allow them not to score, we really, really needed that. Deep ball all the way to Wanham again. He's past midfield. He's going to gain even more. Another 20 yards. Maybe all the way to the house. Will he get that? Looks like we might, but nah. We get stopped right at the 3-yard line. 2 seconds left. And we're able to make another touchdown. It is now 24-8. We're up by 16. Ooh, they go for 2. They don't make it. It's 14-24. They punt the ball because they realize they have lost. I don't know if they'll go out of the top 4 with losing to us, but we'll have to see. It's number 1 versus number 3. I mean, they'll probably drop to 4 would be my guess. Wanham is wide open. We're going to go even more. I try and get them out of the top 4, but might not be guaranteed. We'll dance on them for a 75-yard touchdown with 0 seconds left. 32-14 blowout in the ACC championship. Defensive coach, getting a new defensive coach definitely was the play. Southwest Championship, Alabama S beat Grambling 45-30. Sun Belt Championship, Coastal Carolina beat Louisiana 33-7. SEC LSU beat Kentucky 48-18, an absolute blowout. Pac-12, Washington State beat Arizona State 46-9, another blowout. Mountain Championship, San Diego State beat Air Force 42-30. MAC Championship, Western Michigan beat Bowling Green 25-18. Central USA Championship, Sam Houston beat New Mexico State 39-13. Big 12 Championship, Texas beat Houston 27-21 in a very close game. Big 10 Championship was a really, really close game. Indiana beat Illinois 33-30. American Championship, Charlotte beat Toulouse 34-21. And that's going to be the end of the conference championship games. Our linebacker is going to end up graduating. He was definitely not that good of a linebacker by any means. He did force 1 sack and 1 fumble, but only 23 tackles. Definitely not worth putting in the yearbook. The service showdown looks like Army beat Navy 21-18. We're going to look at the Final Four. Wake Forest only dropped 2, and Texas went up and ended up passing Bowling Green, and Bowling Green dropped, which is an interesting turn of events. San Diego State got done dirty, I'd have to say, with and Buffalo, because San Diego State ended the season 11-2 and came ranked 10. They were definitely done dirty. I feel bad for them, but the top 4: Clemson, Washington State, Wake, and then Texas. So it looks like it's going to be Clemson versus Texas, Washington State versus Wake. And if I'm going to guess what the finals are, it's going to be Washington State versus us. But who knows? We might end up losing. All right. Pro season again. 69 Business Bowl. South Alabama beat Arkansas 27-15. Easy Bowl, Jack State beat Texas State 42-36. Strand Bowl, UTSA beat Louisiana 53-33. Caribbean Bowl, LA Tech beat Ball State 33-3. Villa Bowl, Sam Houston beat Wyoming 36-21. Talk Show Bowl, UNVL or LV beat USC 27-15. Remedy Bowl, Connecticut beat TCU 24-21. Franklin Bowl, Washington beat Iowa State 39-27. Recognition Bowl, NC Coastal or North Carolina Coastal, probably, versus Alabama. That's 39-9. Those are the teams that are moving on into the minor championship. I'm gonna kind of look in the minor championship and see, like, did that team end up doing any good? Virginia M was their name. Did they even make it far? They make it rank 18 and ended 9-3. That's the team we lost to as well, which is sad. Our only loss. Postseason number 2, Railway Bowl. North Texas beat Baylor 45-42. Mouse Bowl, West Virginia beat Eastern Carolina 22-15. Star Spud Bowl, James Madison beat UCLA 33-27. T-Bowl, Coastal Carolina beat Ohio 27-15. Steel Bowl, UMass beat Southern Michigan, Southern Mississippi 27-21. Waikiki Bowl, Alabama Birmingham beat Air Force 15-13. Very close game. Aerospace Bowl, Kansas State beat Arizona 33-18. Atomic Bowl, Nebraska beat Arizona State 33-15. Pirate Bowl, Auburn beat Illinois 39-24. Those are the teams that continue on in the minor championship. Postseason number 3, the Orange Bowl. Well, first, the Pastry Bowl. Texas Tech beat NC State 24-10. Ballpark Bowl, Syracuse beat Florida Atlantic 27-15. Defense Bowl, Charlotte beat North Carolina 45-18. What a blowout. Ruth Bowl, Louisville beat Wisconsin 39-27. Moon Bowl, Colorado beat Florida State 46-45, or 1-point game, very close game. Barron Peary Bowl, Georgia beat Virginia 29-21. Croco Bowl, Duke beat Ole Miss 39-30. Festive Bowl, Georgia Tech beat Oregon State 22-15. The Orange Bowl, Washington State beat Wake Forest 32-30 in a very, very close game. Only won by 2. I didn't really think it'd be that close, but Emergency Bowl, New Mexico State beat Memphis 33-19. Motor Bowl, Army beat Toledo 33-18. Mortgage Bowl, Central Florida beat Tulane 45-21. And Freedom Bowl, Oklahoma beat Old Dominion 21-13. Lone Star Bowl, Oklahoma State beat Alabama 33-12. Mission Bowl, Stanford beat Houston 24-21. Party Bowl, Tulsa beat San Diego State 40-36. Nectarine Bowl. Rutgers beat Buffalo 33-21. Spice Bowl, LSU beat Bowling Green 27-15. Rhode Island, North Arizona, Stephenville, and Bethlehem are the final 4 in the minor championship. We have to go ahead and play Texas, and whoever wins this goes on to play Washington State in the national championship game. This is going to be one hell of a game, I'll tell you that. We're going to run purple here because we don't want to get confused. And this is going to be a hell of a game. Number 1 versus number 4. Here we go. We're playing 3-minute quarters for the last 2 games, so keep that in mind. Texas takes the lead 7-0 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. They do get the first points. Defense was not able to pull a stop together. We get a really good return almost to the 40-yard line. Had some good blocks there. We're going to try and give a pass to our running back there. We get a nice block. We get a pass midfield past the 40-yard line to the 39. We're going for a deep ball all the way to Wanham, 21 yards. All right, you're going to change play up. I don't like any of the play calls. Ooh, read that wrong. I thought he was going to cut farther. We're going deep, all the way into the end zone, right to Juice. He gets the first touchdown of the semifinal game. All the way to Wanham for the 2-point conversion, getting us the lead, 8-7. Come on, defense. Pull out a stop. We force a punt, which is very, very good. We definitely needed that. Our defense is definitely improved with the help of Urgent, our defensive coordinator. And Wanham's going all the way in the end zone. We'll dance on their ass and get the touchdown. All right. Deep in the end zone, 16-7. Can we get another stop on defense? Doesn't look like we will. It's 14-16. We're up by 2 in the second quarter. We return the ball at the 6-yard line. Let's try and get to the 30. We pretty much get there to the 29. We'll go and run the ball, see if we can get any farther. Only 4-yard run by Spence. Not a spectacular run. We'll run up the middle, only get a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Going for the run play was definitely not the smartest idea. We give it to our walk-on, our unnamed player. He made a really good catch. We'll go with the slant route all the way to Wanham. I thought he was able to outrun that. Was not able to, though. We're going to go ahead and run the ball again. 4-yard run with Spence. We'll give it to an unnamed for 2 yards, making it 3rd and 4. I'm actually going to run the ball here, go right up the middle, dive for 5 yards and a first down. We're going deep, all the way in the end zone here, all the way to... Damn, only if Juice would catch that, that would give us a nice touchdown and a lead. But Wanham's going to make another touchdown for us, giving us an even bigger lead, making it 24-14. We are now up by 10 with a minute left in the second quarter. They punt the ball. We get it on the 11-yard line. We're going to try and go down and score again. That would be amazing if we were able to. We're going to just dive. We're going to go for a field goal, very, very long field goal. Don't know if we're able to make it, though. Are we? It looks like it's going to be a little short. Too low, no good. 24-14 is still the score with third quarter just now starting. And we get the ball at the start of third quarter. Get it to the 35-yard line. We're going to run up the middle. I think I see a hole, and we are able to. Running game's been pretty damn good so far. Nice 31-yard run by Spence. I see a nice curl route I like. We're going to give it right to Juice. Can he go all the way? It does not look like it. We're going to step out. Get nice 25 yards, though. Only a 1-yard gain. It's 2nd and goal now. And we give it to Juice there for his 2nd touchdown of the game. Oh, no 2-point conversion now. 30-14. Come on, defense. Pull out a stop for us. Looks like they're just going for a field goal, making it 17-30 with a minute 14 left in the third quarter. They do a very good punt, though, so this could pin us deep. And I accidentally dove. Whoops. They definitely do pin us deep now. 14 yards, though. We get it up past the 30 and a first. So they do not end up getting the deep stop like they wanted. And they missed 2 tackles on Juice. So this gives us a chance to go all the way to the house. And it does not, but we get it to the 10-yard line with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. And we're going to give it to our walk-on that makes a touchdown, giving us even more of a lead. I had a feeling this game would be way closer, but it was not. 38-17. Are we able to get a stop? We are not. They go for a point. 24-38. They go for an onside kick. Are not able to recover it. 2-yard run by Spence. Not that good, but that's all right. We'll dive. We're just going to keep staying inbounds. We'll waste the clock. That's all we need to do. Give it to Juice, wide open on the outside route. And we make a touchdown of 36 yards. Deep ball all the way to Wanham. Juice has 3 touchdowns in this game. 46-24. They do make another touchdown, but they don't make the 2-point conversion. They tried the onside kick yet again. Was not successful, so we're up by 16. We'll give it all the way to Wanham. We'll go out of bounds. I do want to get to 40 or 50 at least this game, which is what I'm going to do. Wanham going all the way to the house of 35 yards, increasing our lead even more to make it pretty much unwinnable. 54-30. This is going to be game over. They air it out, and that is game over. 54-30. What a blowout of a game in the Wool Bowl. 54-30. That is wild. Me and Washington State, both 13-1. Kind of wild. I almost wonder if LSU had a better chance there. I think they would have. Temple beat UL Monroe in the Mineral Bowl. Country Bowl, Maryland beat Vanderbilt 34-27. Cyber Bowl, Iowa beat Florida 37-36. Very close game. Lemon Bowl, Kentucky beat Ohio State. Wow, okay. 36-24. Rose Bowl, Western Michigan beat Indiana 43-18. Rhode Island and Stephenville are the finals. And defend Spence there. He didn't do that bad. We threw for 432 yards, 7 TDs, 0 interceptions, and 0 sacks. Then we ran for 71 yards, 0 TDs. Wanham scored 3 touchdowns and 2 tackles, 306 yards. Juice got 159 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 tackle. Then we had 9 tackles by our lineman Freeman, 10 tackles by our defensive back, and we got 1 sack, and that was Freeman. Definitely could have done better, but that was still a blowout of a game. I guess I shouldn't complain. Washington State is up next. Should be a pretty even matchup. They're 4-star offense, 5-star defense. We're 4.5-star offense, 5-star defense. We're only slightly better. We're playing in Inglewood, California, and the minor championship is in Frisco, Texas. Washington State versus Clemson. Here it goes. This is going to be a wild, really rough game, but I think we got it. They keep it on the ground. Looks like they're going all the way to the house, and it is 7-0. Okay. We make it to the 31-yard line on the return. Pretty good return against their 5-star defense. Deep ball all the way to Juice. Wide open. Can he go all the way here to the 20, to the 15? Nope, we do get it inside the 10, but we end up on the 9-yard line. Go and run the ball, and we get 2. They miss 2 tackles on Spence, and he's the one to get us the first touchdown of the game. I'll give it to Juice for a 2-point conversion, making it 8-7. Can we get a 4-and-out? Does not look like it. Oh, short of the first, they go for a field goal. 10-8. If I was that close, I'd be going for it. I have a feeling this might be a high-scoring game. I feel like this is going to be a really high-scoring game. Juice going all the way will dive to get 20 yards on the play. It's going to be a minute left in the game. Deep ball. Wanham's going. I know he's going to go all the way here. If anything, we'll just have to juke out this guy once, which we're able to do, and get 55-yard into the end zone for another touchdown. Juice makes the 2-point conversion, making it 16-10. We're up by 6. Can we get a stop on defense? Looks like we're not. They're up by 1 now, 17-16. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Deep ball, not able to make the catch. Oh, I see a good play opportunity here. Wanna making a really good catch of 15 yards. End of first quarter now. Really good running games so far against this powerhouse of a Washington State defense. This has been like the second year in a row Washington State has done pretty good. Or third year they've done overall pretty well. Deep ball, all no, but we throw a pick. We could have gained the lead there, but they pull over a really clean interception. We stop them to just a field goal, so we're only down by 4. That's fine by me. We still got a minute 50 to score. All right, a minute 43 now. We're going to just run the ball here. Only get 2-yard run, though, so now the running game doesn't look like it's going to be working. They're pulling out all the stops, trying to stop me. 14-yard pass play to Juice, getting us a first down. 15 yards there. We do have 3 timeouts remaining, so we have plenty of time. Ooh, we got to run, scramble as the QB, get 8 yards there. We are going to use one of our timeouts with a minute left remaining. We're going to run the ball again with the QB run. We do get pretty good yardage. Got a bounce with 43 seconds left. Really good run. Gets us on the 10-yard line, short by just a couple inches. We throw an interception. What are we doing? Okay, 20-16. Look where we get the ball at the start of the second half. Our offense is definitely on the struggle bus. I will be honest. Our defense has done pretty good, stopping them to only 2 field goals, but allowing them to still get 2 touchdowns. Wow, we have thrown 2 interceptions, which is not ideal by any means. This is definitely not going as good as I was hoping it would go. Only 3 yards on that play. Wanham is being guarded and not getting good routes, so our offensive coordinator, I'm going to have to blame on that. Spence only able to get 4 yards. We'll give it to our unnamed tight end here. Get 13 yards and a first down with 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. All right, we got to run. We'll slide there, get 6 yards on the QB run. We're going to run. Don't even get anywhere. We get stopped right at the line of scrimmage on that run play. This is not looking too good, but we're able to get past with Wanham. We get down at the 5-yard line. Right to Spence, into the end zone we go. Finally gaining the lead with a minute 35 seconds left. We're only gaining it by 2, though. We really needed that 2-point conversion, but did not make it. Oh, we stopped them to another field goal, and they missed the field goal. Huge. So we are still in the lead. Our defense is putting up some really, really good stops. I got to praise that defensive coordinator because he is winning us these games. Our offense sure as hell is not. 17 yards by Juice. And I throw the 3rd interception in a row. 3 drives, 3 interceptions, therefore giving them the lead 28-22. Or down by 6, down by a touchdown. So this is not looking too good. Juice is able to make the catch. It is fourth quarter, though. I'm not looking forward to how this is going to end because we might end up losing to Washington State in the final. We get 12-yard run by Spence. Not too bad, giving us 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. I need to make it downfield, get in the end zone, make sure I leave myself with enough time to get, just in case they do score again, to get into the end zone again. But I don't have a lot of hope right now of doing that. But we do finally make it in with 2 minutes, 1 second left remaining in the game. And Wano makes the catch, making us have the lead by 2, 30-28. We get a huge 4 and out. My defense is definitely stepping up and winning us this game. They deserve all the praise. Holy shit. 8-yard run by Spence. We're in the lead. We have good field position. This is definitely a winnable game. And if we score by another touchdown, this is definitely put it away. This is wild of a game. We get stopped. There's a minute, 58 seconds left in the game. We're on the 1-yard line. It's going to be 50 or 47 seconds left. We're just running in for the rushing TD. Increasing our lead by even more, and we're going to go for the 2-point conversion. And we're going to get it, increasing our lead by a full 10 points with 40 seconds left. 38-28. They get sacked. We get the ball on the 16. They couldn't even do anything. They tried to go for it. And we score again. We got to praise our defense. They get another 4 and out, therefore getting us another national championship trophy. 46-28 is the final. It was a really close game until fourth quarter hit, and we just took away the game from them. 24 points in the final quarter. We were down by the whole first half until fourth quarter because they had 17 points. They had 20 points. We had 16 in the first half. Then we had 22 points and by the end of third quarter, and they had 28. And then they didn't score at all. Our defense pulled a huge stop and stopped them like every time in the fourth quarter. And then we got really good field position each time. So we ended up getting 24 points in the final and getting us another national championship trophy. And Rhode Island ended up beating Stephenville 27-18 in the minor championship. Got to praise our defensive linemen. Our defense have definitely carried this season for us. It's still crazy to think we've gotten that lucky on defense. I mean, our defense was abysmal when we had our original coach. But after that, after we fired him and got a better coach, that definitely helped us. We lost our first game against Virginia M, which is crazy still, 47-44. And our offense lost us that, and our defense, to be honest. Our biggest win, though, was against... Oh, man. Sorry, guys. Our biggest 2 wins were against Duke and NC State, 38-6 and 38-6, both 32-point game wins. It's crazy to see. That was a wild year, very wild year, but we managed to ended up winning the game. Let's see who goes to the pro draft. First round pick, the Pittsburgh Steelers, Hunter, got drafted. Wanham's going to sadly leave, our best wide receiver. He gets a first-round pick to Los Angeles Rams. And then our linebacker did not get drafted, so he just graduates. And Still, that is a wild, wild year. We're gonna still reject all offers and still play with the Clemson Tigers. New season begins, and let's look at the freshman admissions. Do we have any good players we can grab? We don't have a QB. A QB is definitely our main priority, but I don't see any good QBs in this draft, which is not good. We need a better QB. There's a good one, a 4.5 star QB. We're going to go ahead and try and get a tight end. That's only a 4-star tight end. A really good wide receiver, so we'll grab that. And we're going to grab a defensive lineman. Maybe an O-line. Don't like the O-line either. QB picks I'm not a fan of. Running back. We have a good running back already. Another tight end, not a good pick. Unless I can somehow find a really good tight end, linebacker, or defensive back. We need a linebacker more than anything. 4-star linebacker. I don't like that though. Freeman. I don't know who we should grab. Because none of these guys seem too good. Kicker's definitely not worth grabbing. I think that's going to have to do it. Yeah, it's definitely going to have to do it. We got Ray, which is a 4.5 star. And then we got Juice, that is a 4.5 star. Both of them have really good speed and stamina and decent strength. Well, at least Juice does. And Juice is definitely our best wide receiver. Lasso, Julius Lasso is our. This is a wild last name. Is our quarterback this year. Freshman QB. We're gonna have to take a look where he's from. He's from Illinois. It's interesting. I mean, he's definitely got really good throw accuracy, really good arm strength, really good stamina. Like, he's definitely gonna be a player to keep out. Look out for. We're gonna go and check out our yearbook. Yearbook players. We're gonna go and get rid of a yearbook. Wherever the low star guys are. We're gonna go and look and see who our best QB was ever. So we're gonna go ahead and have all of our QBs that have done well. Our Washington QB Reader went to Pittsburgh Steelers. Had 5,306 yards for his career, averaged a 15.5, threw 5 ENTs and got 5 sacks and an 83 completion rate. Rushing yards didn't do the best, but now let's look at our Hawaii QB. Threw 86 completion rate, 4,343 yards, averaged a 14.1. Then we look at Hunter, 84 completion rate, 3,916, averaged over 25.4 yards, 7 interceptions, 3 sacks. So definitely not good. Our original Clemson quarterback, 85 completion rate, and an absolute astonishing 10,197 yards, average 24 yards, 6 interceptions, but 9 sacks. Then we had our Ohio State quarterback, which threw for 5,503 yards and 79 completion rate, the lowest so far, and the most interceptions from what it looks like. So Tucker, Wake Forest, he only threw for 2,347 and 79 rushing yard, or 79 completion rate. Did not have a lot of interceptions though. Then we had Derek Ingram, 81 completion rate, only 3 interceptions. Now out of the running backs, Booker was our Washington running back. He rushed for 135 yards. And that's rushing, and then return yards were really good. He fumbled twice, 3 TDs, and then that's rushing TDs, and then 8 passing TDs and 604 yards on that. Then our Clemson wide receiver, which is brand new, he's definitely not Hall of Famed yet. Our Hawaii Nasib definitely is probably our best running back. He ran for 9 rushing touchdowns, 2 fumbles in total, and received for 2,617 yards. So he's definitely one of our best. 15 rushing TDs, 0 fumbles, and 778 yards, averaging of 11 yards on receiving and a 9.8 average yards on rushing, which so far it looks like our best was our Ohio State running back. Then we had Spence averaging 328 yards in total rushing, and then averaging 7.6. I mean, he still has a couple more years left on him, I think. If we could take a look, he's still on the roster. He's only a sophomore. He might graduate early, though. It depends. Let's go ahead and look at the running backs even more. We got Bird, which was a really good running back for us. He's definitely one of the best we've had. Pratt, you can't forget about Pratt. He definitely did really good. Our old Clemson running back definitely was not good. Our 2 running backs for Clemson definitely were not that good. Our best one had to be the Hawaii one and the Ohio State one. This has been a very long episode. I am sorry. An hour, 41 minutes long. We're just reviewing everything since we've hit 14 episodes because it's been a while since we've looked through our yearbook. Then we go into our tight ends. Our best tight end. Ooh, there's some good ones. Omen, or I don't even know how to say this guy's name. He had some crazy yards averaging. 21 TDs as well. 0 fumbles. Then we had Liggins, which was an astonishing one as well. He was our Ohio State one. 14 TDs, but it looks like our best one so far has been our Clemson one. Our 2029 Clemson tight end. Then the one we have that just graduated didn't end up. I'm surprised Liggins didn't end up getting drafted. Idoga definitely did not do that good. Then we look at Freeman. Didn't do too bad either. Got 5 touchdowns, but wasn't definitely the best. Our Hawaii one, 15 TDs. Definitely was not that good either. Now we go to our wide receivers. Scales is definitely one of the best we've had. 2,163 touchdowns. He definitely had the best speed out of all my players and stats, I think. He was a 5 overall. 1 fumble, 28 TDs. And then we look at Wanham. 35 TDs, though. A little less yardage and 0 fumbles. I got to give it to Wanham as the best so far. But then we had Pratt for Wake Forest, which, holy shit, 48 touchdowns, 3,964 yards, averaged at 23.5 yards. But then Wanham averaged of 31 yards. Then we had Jenkins, an absolute classic, ended up going to Notre Dame, 5,262 yards. Longest pass play was 99 yards, averaged at 29.1 yardage, 82 TDs. So far, he's our best. And then Adokia was also a pretty good one. He had 20 TDs. Longest one was that. And then we had Fisher, 61 TDs. Very, very good. He's probably our second best or tied in third. Banagoo had 60 TDs, 2 fumbles. Clarkson, 34 TDs, 18 TDs by Goose. And then our own lineman had a lot of blocks, very good blocks. Our best O lineman probably was. I'd have to give it to 300 was Bohanna. And then Wanham was a really good defensive lineman, caused 7 sacks, 1 fumble. I do have a lot of defensive linemen. Our best defensive lineman was Wanham. Our best linebacker, though, you gotta give it to Cook, caused 1 INT and 1 sack. This guy definitely did not do too good. This guy calls 1 interception, 1 sack. Poyer. Then we have Ross, which did not do good. Why is he there? Gop. 305 Gop. Definitely named after one of the people we had. Definitely got really good return yardage. 6 INTs. Definitely deserves to be there. Our Washington player did 4. Then our DBs, we had one that did 14 tackles, 2 INTs. One that had 5 INTs, caused 1 fumble, 86 tackles, 166 tackles, 4 INTs, and 4 fumbles. So pretty crazy to see. And our season next week, or next episode 15 coming up, is going to be Vanderbilt, Mississippi vs. UL Monroe, Virginia Tech, Boston College, then a bye week, then Duke, then South Carolina, then Georgia Tech, NC State, Virginia, Pitt, bye week, and then Wake. It looks like we start out at rank number 3. Ohio State rank 1, Ole Miss 2, Clemson 3, Connecticut 4, Maryland 5, Miami 6, Houston 7, Army 8, Oklahoma State 9, 10 West Virginia, 11 Rutgers, 12 Cincinnati, 13 Wake, 14 Duke, 15 Washington State, 16 LSU, 17 Kentucky, 18 Toulouse, 19 Texas, 20 UNC, NC State, 21 Ole Miss, 22 Nebraska, 23 Kansas State, 24 Vanderbilt, and 25 Oregon. So our first game will be against number 24. Number 24 Vanderbilt. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see. We're going to go and extend our contracts with these players and upgrade our stadium and our other facilities. Anyways, that's going to be the end of this episode. This has definitely been our longest episode yet. Thank you all for tuning in. This episode should be coming out very, very soon. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I shall see y'all in the next episode. Blue Mist out. Peace.